INTC 2020. This is Elias Lab for Lab 5, and in this lab we'll be configuring print and document services. Okay, for part 1 of Lab 5, we'll be installing print and document services for the server A. We'll be installing 2 printers, we'll be naming those printers, we'll be sharing the printers, we'll be creating a pool using 2 printers, we'll connect the printer pool to Windows 8 computer, and we'll be proving that the pool works. For Lab 5, Part 2, we're going to be deleting the printer on Windows 8, but deploying the printer shared to all domains using group policy, and we'll be proving that the printer was deployed on Windows 8. For Lab 5, Part 3, we'll be installing a printer on port 3 for all users called Employee Printer. We'll be set priority 10. We'll be installing another printer on port 3 for marketing group called Marketing Printer. We'll be setting that priority 20. We'll be setting the permissions for Marketing Printer, so only the marketing and admins group can print it. We're going to log in onto Windows 8 using a John Wayne account, and we'll be installing the marketing printer. We'll be installing the employee printer. We're going to test both of those printers, see if they were successful, and we'll log off of that, and I'm going to log it back into Bill Smith, and we'll be installing the marketing printer and the employee printer, and we're going to test both of those printers and see if they'll install or not. Alright, let's begin with Lab 1. The first thing you want to do is go down to Server Manager. Let's go to Manage, Add Roles. What we will be wanting to add is print and document services. Let's just go ahead and install it if you haven't done it already. Alright, so after you install the print and document services, next thing you want to do is go down to Tools, Print Management. Let's go down to Print Server, right click, Add Printer. Now you want to select your printer port. Use an existing printer on your computer. No, we want to do, let's do new driver, just in case we didn't have an existing one already. We'll be finding it. Manufacturer's HP. You want to install the Laserjet 2500. So we select it. And let's name this printer HP 25001. Share name will be HP Color Laserjet. Next. Finish. Alright, let's add a second printer. This time we'll do port 2. Since we already know where to find it, we'll go ahead and make it a second printer. HP 25002. Let's name this Share Pool, because you want to make a printer pool. There we go. Next. Port name, port type, model, looks good. Installed. Okay. So the very next thing we want to do, let's go down to printers. Alright, let's right click these. And we want to list in directory. Let's go ahead and list this one in directory also. Alright. Now let's right click these printers. Properties. So sharing. Alright, so this is a 25001 model. Share name, this directory, looks good. Alright, let's go 20002. Share. Alright. So what we want to do, let's go to ports. Let's go ahead and enable printer pooling, because this would be our pool. Select both. Alright, apply. Now you see 2 printers on here. You have the printer pool enabled, so you have 2 printers, so if one doesn't work, or say the other one is disabled or something along those lines, you have a second one to print to. It will always print to the first one available though. Alright. Let's right click, control panel. Let's go to view devices and printers. Let's do add a printer. Scan. Let's go ahead and add the other one. Alright. Now we connected the share printer to the Windows 8 computer. Now let's prove the pool works. So let's go ahead and right click. Printer properties. Let's go to ports. And you can see that there is a printer pool set up. So whichever one is available, it will print to the very first one. Alright, for part 2, let's delete the printer on Windows 8, workstation A. Alright, let's go back over to server A. Okay, now let's deploy the HP color Laserjet share printer to all domains using group policy. So we're in print management, all printers. Let's go to 2501. Just right click and deploy with group policy. So let's go ahead and click browse. Now select default domain policy. Okay. Let's hit to all users. That applies in the group policy. Hit add. And the group policy will be effective for all users. Next thing we want to do is hit apply. Printer deployment or removal operations succeeded. That's what we want. Okay. Now let's go back over to workstation A. Now we're in back in control panel, view devices. Alright, for part 2, what we're going to be doing is deleting the printers on Windows 8. Workstation A. There we go. Alright, now let's go over to server A. Now we're in the print management, all printers. First thing we want to do is right click 2501. We want to hit deploy with group policy. So we're going to browse. Let's hit default domain policy so it can affect all users in that domain. And we click add. And there we go. Let's go ahead and hit apply. Now we just deployed HP Laserjet Laser 2500 and 1 to all domain users using group policy. So next thing we want to do is prove that the printer was deployed. So now we want to go over to workstation A. Alright, so once we're here, let's go ahead and right click. Let's go to control panel, view devices, and there you go. There you have it. You can see that HP 2501 is deployed. Let's move on to part 3. Alright, for part 3, let's go down, open up print management. We're going to install 2 new printers to port 3. Let's go ahead and do that now. Printer, let's do 3. Next, using the same printer, let's name this employee printer. Install. And let's add one more to port 3. Let's name this one marketing printer. Alright, now you want to set the priority of each printer. So the first thing we want to do is list in directory. Let's right click, properties, advanced, set employee printer property priority to 1. And let's set the priority of the second printer, marketing printer, to 20. There we go. Alright. Now we set up both printers, installed them, set priorities, animated list and directory. The next thing we'll do is set the printer permissions of each. So the first thing we want to do is set the printer permission for marketing. So let's do that now. Let's see, where do we go for that? Security. Yep, that's security. Alright, let's go ahead and remove all these. Yeah, we don't want that. All application package, darn, you know what that is. Let's do administrative. Okay, let's do add. Alright, so let's do marketing. Yep, there we go. Bam. Alright, let's get all permissions. There we go. So the admin groups and the marketing groups can print to this one. Bam. Alright. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to have to test the permissions. So we've got to log into workstation A as John Wayne and try to install the marketing and employee printer. And then we're going to log into Bill Smith and we're going to see if we can install the marketing and employee printer. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay. So let's go ahead and test the permissions. So let's go down to the control panel. Let's go to hardware. Add a printer. Let's go ahead and try to add the marketing printer first. Next. Oh man, I need permissions. That's because I don't have permissions. I'm John Wayne. John Wayne is not a part of the marketing group, so he won't get access. He's only part of the movies group. Alright, let's go ahead and try to add the other printer though. Maybe that might work, huh? Because, you know, it's universal, isn't it? Oh, look at that. I got successful. So, employee printer is successful, marketing printer is not. So let's go ahead and log off this one and log back on as Bill Smith. Alright, so here we are. Let's go ahead and test permissions, control panel, hardware and sound. Alright, let's go ahead and add a printer for Bill Smith. Let's go ahead and add the marketing printer for this one. Oh, look, it worked. That's because I am part of the marketing group. Okay, let's go ahead and add a second printer. Employee printer, next. X. And there we have it. Both were successful. Okay, for lab 5 part 1, we installed a printer document service flow. On server A, we installed 2 printers. We named the printers HP 20501, 20502. We shared the printers. We created a pool using 2 printers. We connected the shared printer pool to Windows 8 computer. We proved that both printers work with the server pool. Sorry, printer pool. Okay, for lab 5 part 2, we deleted the printer on Windows 8. We deployed the printer share to all domains using the group policy, and we proved the printer was deployed. And for part 3, we installed a printer for all users called employee printer and set priority 10. We installed another printer for the marketing group called marketing printer. We set priority 20. We set the printer permission for marketing printer so only the marketing and admins groups can print. We logged on Windows 8 using the John Wayne domain account. We tried to install the marketing printer and we tried to install the employee printer. Only one was successful. We logged off of that and we logged on Bill Smith. We installed both printers and both were successful.